we're live. Hopefully. All right. My name is Kailey Smith-Barth, and I am the Art Prize Exhibitions Manager. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Zamminlun Singson. You can call me G. Yeah, as you called me before, G is fine. And I'm from India, from Manipur, in a small village called Sumtukpai village. It's a small village, like 14 house. So back in a village in small town in Lamka, Churchanpur town, the Tuibung area. So from India.
Awesome. So you've come quite a long ways to be here at Art Prize this year. Tell
Yes.
me what that process kind of looked like.
Like after I saw the art prize, I applied for some of the I applied for the art prize competition for last year, but I could not make it last year. But this year, hardly I could turn up at this city. So it's a long way from Manipur, from my place to board my first flight. I have to travel day and night to board my first flight through a cliff.
Wow.
So it's not a mountain or something, it's a cliff, it's very dangerous, so I have to travel like day and night to board my first flight to Delhi, and then from Delhi to DC, from DC to so finally here. So it's a long way, it's a long journey, and a lot of I like risking a lot of things
Yeah,
in simple. Yeah.
for sure. And we're really thankful that you are here, and it's really awesome that you were able to join us for the Art Prize event.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your artwork that you have this year in Art Prize.
So this year, my artwork is incredible wildlife. It's about the wildlife, to protect the and the preservation of wildlife, because I believe that as I am from a small village, we live with the nature. In the morning, the first thing we heard is that the birds. In the morning, if we look outside, then you will see the trees, everything. So the peace that we had back there with the nature, I want to share it with the people here in the Grand Rapids city. And also I draw some of the wildlife species, because I believe that uh, one day, if now we have to love our natures and then the environment that around us, because one day now the nature is going to fight it back. By the time we cannot control it, the things that happen around the world, like the earthquake, I think it's because of the natural disasters. So we have I believe that we have to protect our environment, the nature. And also as an artist, I don't want to be an artist who earns money and happy with that. I want to be an artist that have impact, a bigger impact in this world, for the better place, for a better place. So that is, so it's wildlife, a lot of species, 30 by 10 feet, approximately 30 by 10 feet. It's a giant work, and took me 2 years to complete, like more than 2,000 hours.
Wow.
So, but 2 years doesn't mean that I worked the whole time. I did took a break. So, yeah.
Not consistently
Yeah,
drawing for
not
2 years
consistently,
straight.
because I have to take a break, and yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the medium that you're working with, and maybe
Oh,
any
yeah.
challenges that you might face utilizing it.
It's a pencil on paper, and then the paper, my paper and some of the pencil that I use back home, I have to import it from the US. So it's all US product, and some of are from Switzerland product, but I have to still get it from the US, from some of the agencies, from some of the website. And then after importing it to the India, yeah, it took me, like, I have to spend a lot of money as an artist back there. The facilities there, and then some, it's not that really good. So it's really not that easy to be an artist back there. So I'm happy to be a part of this year art prize, because I met a lot of people, and also how things work here, and then some of the tools I can look up for it here in the US.
Yeah, I can't imagine working on that scale in an environment that you have everything that you could possibly need is difficult. So facing the challenges that you have must be difficult, but the work is amazing, and we're really excited to have it here.
Thank you.
Especially excited to have it in Biophilia, which is the Art Prize pop-up gallery at 975 Ottawa. If anybody has a chance to go see it, go check it out. Z's work is amazing. Tell me a little bit about some of your future projects and your future planning.
I am 28 years old. So this year, so because what I try to say is like I'm just 28 years old, but the things that happens in my town within that 28 years, like when I was just an infant when I first experienced this conflict between some of the people, people are killing each other. So I was just an infant, and then after that, when I was about my 12th grade, do you call it grade here? I don't know, but 12th standard back in India, we call it that. There, another conflict happened between the government and the people, the civilians, and then after that, now recently between the majority and then the minority happened again. So in that situation, in that environment, I grew up in that environment, so I know the importance of peace. I know what we need. As an artist, I don't want to find new technique or I don't want to create new things. I want to focus on something that timeless, which you always need. So I am more into needs than convenience. I think look at the world. The world is so much about convenience or the 5G thing. Oh, Mars. The US is trying to go to Mars. I appreciate that. They are brilliant. But we should focus on the things that we need the most. So back home, uh, on my right in Myanmar, people are killing each other. The military and the people are killing. It's like crazy. I don't know how to say it. And then in Bangladesh, people are killing each other again. So my people, the same community. So and the things that happen in Thailand, and then the things that happen in Taiwan earthquake thing, and then the things that happen all around the world, as even in the US, the things that happened recently, and also the things that happen in like the Ukraine and the Russia is still going on. It's been a long time now, and then the Pakistan and the India conflict that almost burst it out. So I don't know even that one, and then also the Israel and Palestine. You everyone heard about that one. So when I look at it, so my dad used to say, why can't they just live in peace, these people? So as his son, from that on, I was thinking like, what could possibly be the root of peace? I want to honor this my father because of that. Because my father is a peace-loving person. He could live with anyone. It doesn't matter. You may be black, white, a drunkard, or maybe you may drink or anything. So my father was a peace-loving person. So in honor of him, this project came to existence. And this project is also, I call this project the root of peace. So what could possibly be the root of peace? Not just for the community, in you as a person. So I met a lot of people, some of the Bollywood celebrities, and then some of the people here in the US maybe, and also back home, some of the politicians. I met them. I asked them like, what could be the root of peace? Not just in you, in with your friends, with your neighbors, in your family, in your country, in your town, in your city, anywhere. So some people told me that like it's acceptance or something like, you have to accept each other, you have to forgive each other. So there is a lot of answers that pop up, but I have my own personal answer, and then you may have your own personal answers also. But if you don't mind me, can you answer me on that? Like what could be the root of peace in you and for this city?
Oh, for me,
Yeah, and then I'll continue my main project.
I think that for me, the root of peace has to do with spirituality and understanding that you are a part of something much larger, and that you have to forego individualism in order for everyone to benefit.
Yes.
I think that in Grand Rapids, for us to be able to function in a more peaceful way, we need to lean on each other and to embrace the fact that we are a community.
Yes.
And to, like I said, kind of forego that need for individualism and the ego. I think a lot of people focus in on what they can accomplish for themselves rather than what they can accomplish for everyone.
Yes.
And if everyone were to even just give a little bit, a lot could be done.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah, there is a lot of answers we can, but at the end of the day, I think all has to come together. We have to forgive and also accept, and also like some people told me, within harmony. And for me, I think as a Christian, I am also a Christian, so I think it's Jesus Christ. Because before I used to complain my parents like, oh, why are we too poor? Why are we in a small village? Why are we in a why are we so backward? here in a small tiny village. We didn't know anything. We didn't know about the things that happen in. But after I have Jesus in my life, I learned to accept my parents. Now I don't care. They may be illiterate, or they may be, something like that. They may be uneducated. Yeah, both my parents are uneducated. They could not even write or read. But still, then now I learn to accept that. I love them the way they are because of Jesus Christ. So I think that, yes, of course, there is a lot of things that going on even in India, and some of them, that is my personal experience. I didn't say that someone is wrong or someone is, inferior to me or something like that. But that is in my personal life, that is what I experienced. So, and my project, that is what I believe. So you can, from my work, you can look at it and then decide. If you find peace in money, I'm okay with that. If you find peace in property or position, like if you have power, if you find peace in that, it's okay. Chase that power. But I didn't find in all those things. I didn't find in money. I didn't find in like girlfriend or maybe in a relationship. I didn't find peace in all that things. So that is my personal experience. And the project is the root of peace is about 7 women coming together, joining, joining hands, forming a heart shape, which is love. And in the middle of that, I'll put one heart. I'll draw one heart. This is the real heart. And in that heart, I'll decide. I'll let the audience or maybe the viewers decide what could be the root of peace in that heart. And then the water, the 7 women will be in the water, and then it will reflect the innocent victims of man-made and natural disasters. And also in the contrast, maybe in 4B pencil, or maybe I don't know, maybe 6B pencil, I'll draw the world map in that with all these 7 women. So that is my project. The size is going to be 36 by 36 feet, which is going to be a giant work. Maybe that, maybe the Guinness World Record also. I didn't know that, but maybe I have to speak with the Guinness World Record team, and that is my main project. And I want that project to spread peace. It's okay if you are a Muslim, or you may be Hindu, or maybe you may be atheist, or you may be, I don't know, any kind of things. But what could be the root of peace in you? That is my main project. For me, I have my answer. For you or for others, you can decide it. So it's your choice. If you find peace in anything else, then that is fine. So that is my main project. And my hope is that when people look at my art, I want them to have that, experience that inner tranquility. You call it tranquility? I can't say it. And like continue to shaping this world a better place. And I always say that the world stands still, and the world is a better place not because of the evil. It's because of the good people who fight for it, and it's because of the people who love peace, who keep fighting for it. I cannot promote peace. Even the President Donald Trump could not promote peace in all over the world. But still then, it's because of the people in one corner, in a small corner, who love peace. It's because of those people that the world is still a better place to live. So we have to keep fighting for peace. That is as an artist. So I am not interested in a new medium, a new mixed media. I don't know. It doesn't matter the media. I want the message to speak louder than my work. So that is my more project. And if anyone here, I don't know, anyone in the city or anyone in the US would like to support me, then I'll love, because alone it will be tough. So I need someone who could support me, or maybe house me, or maybe some people who could support me with this project.
Is this a project that you want to work on and complete in the United States, or are you going to go home and start it?
I already complete like 50% of it.
Okay.
And then now another 50% when I go back after this art prize competition, I'll go back and then complete it, and then come back in the US and find someone who could, maybe if art prize could help me with that, then I'll really appreciate that, because this is not just for the money. And if that project is successful, I want it for the charity, to help others, maybe the people in need, especially in my back home. The people suffer a lot. You can't imagine here. People here live like you are. Honestly speaking, I love the people here, the Grand Rapids people. They are kind, open-minded, lovely to talk to them. but the life you have here is like heaven compared to the life back
Privileged.
there.
It's very privileged.
Yeah. So yes, as an artist, I love my people, and I want to be a role model, like not just in art, in a humanitarian background, in humility. So I want to do something good for my people, not just five more people. And my project is beyond India. It's beyond USA. It's beyond Russia or Israel, or it's beyond president. It's for all of us, for the world. So that is my project. So yeah.
So tell me a little bit, going back to the concept of peace, similar to artwork, you have to practice it, right?
Yes.
So how do you hope to practice peace, and how do you think other people should practice peace?
Like personally, like I say, I hate people around me before. Let me tell you this seriously, because no one is helping me back home. Like no one. Yeah, I will be wrong to say that no one is helping me. There is a lot of people who are helping me. They didn't appreciate art. They didn't appreciate my talent. I have to suffer alone. I have to chase all my dreams alone by begging, asking for donation to even to reach here in the US. So sometimes I had a lot of people. I cannot forgive them. It's honestly speaking. But still, then when I think about Jesus and my Savior, and it's okay. Like some people may be offended, but that is my personal life. So yes, from that I could learn to forgive them, and then I could learn to accept the fact that my people are still backwards, and they are still we are very underprivileged. Even my own family is below the poverty line. Imagine in India being below the poverty line is really really backward. We are not even the third class citizens. We are not even the second class or the middle class, or we are not even in those class. We are below the poverty line. I have that card where it is written below the poverty line. We can get some rice, some food to eat from the government when they distribute it in our town. So for me, it's because of Jesus Christ I could learn to accept my parents and the people around me and love everyone equally. But for others, you will have your personal view. So I didn't say that you guys are wrong or something. You may have your opinion. So the first thing is, think about your life. You have just one life. So if you have $1, where will you spend it? Think about that. I have just one life, and do you want? See, our life is just only 70 years, 80 years, and then, so if as a person, do you want to waste it for something bad and doing evil things? So if you choose that, it's your choice. You have to pay the consequence. The things that the soil you seed, you have to pay the consequences. So for me, I love my life. It's just one life. So I want to nurture it for the for not just for myself, for my family, and for the people around me, and for this world. So let's us all remember that we just have one life, and we cannot buy time, and we cannot buy happiness or something else, or peace or some. So if you think about that, how will you utilize your life? Every day recall that you have one life. Will you spend all your life doing nothing else, and then just no? I don't think that. So that is my question. Ask yourself, just one life, how will you spend it? Just one life. Remember, you are not going to get the second chance.
Peace is a choice, and to be miserable is also a choice.
Yes.
And I think with this project that you'll be able to connect with a lot of people and hopefully inspire them to chase their own peace too.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about or go over?
Yeah, not much. If you have any more questions, then
I think one question I have about the composition of the work, is there a conscious choice in choosing women to represent the different continents?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Women are much softer. And then the world, we didn't call it a fatherland. We call it a motherland
Mm-hmm.
because the seven continents, the mother art, right? We don't get the father art. So we, uh, how should I say? We call these things called mother. We name them sea, har. So that's the reason why I use women as to represent the seven continents of the world. So
Mm.
and then there is a lot of, and then the seven women will be from the black, from the whites,
Mm.
from Asian, maybe from from different parts of the from different parts of the world.
Representing different races
Yeah,
and
different races,
ethnicities.
and yeah, and
That's
then
awesome.
yes, from so yeah, and I reflect some of the innocent victims here, and then it's all going to be a pencil on paper, and then it's going to be a giant work, and then even for the framing, if you could help me out finding someone who could frame it, or maybe help me out, or maybe any foundations, or maybe any humanitarian organization or anything that could support me, that I love to work with anyone who want this were a better place. I don't want to be the artist who is happy with my life. I want to be the artist who fight the evils rather than see, I used to say my some I would rather die fighting evils than doing nothing and die. So that is my life. That is my yes. That is from internally. That is my my calling.
And that,
So,
that means a lot for you to say that, because you have the background and experience
yes,
that
the
you do, and
experience.
you've lived through
Yeah.
traumatic events, and you've
Yes,
seen
that's
what violence does to a community. And so I think
it will be the things that happen in my back home. It'll be biased to say it because the other people that the it's too between ethnic cleansing. So they want to wipe us out, and then it doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter your power. They just want to kill you. So we are in that situation. So we are protecting our people,
it's
and now
terrifying.
the people are sacrificing. There is a lot of people, and now we are below the poverty line. Like maybe 50% of my people is below the poverty line, but now we are below the poverty line. So so in that situation, so I grew up, so I know how things happen back here compared to the US. The US is peaceful, and the people are here doing their work and mind your own business thing, but there I have to mind my people business also, because we suffer together. So that's the reason why I want peace, but I don't want to be against the people who kill us. I don't want to be against the people who did evil, but still, then I want to first protect my people, and then and then you even I don't want to call them enemy, because we are all human beings. So even if they want to kill us, I want to do something, to protect my people, and then also to the diplomatic things that between the communities, and between the leaders, and also. So there is a lot of things going on in the Myanmar. So it's really, creepy. Do you call it creepy here, or it's like
Scary.
scary? Yeah.
Scary. I would
So
say.
we are still haunted by the things that happen. So
I'm sure.
yeah,
That's traumatic events will
the traumatic
stick with you
event,
for a really long time. I'm sure it'll affect many generations to come.
yes, it will affect many generation. Like even if you want to grow and do something big, because of the classes or the conflict, you'll be down again. And within the 10 years, you'll start another project or something like chasing your dreams, and then you'll be down again. So in that situation, so I hope I find someone in the US,
To help
some
you.
person, or maybe some organization, or anyone who could support my project. So
Yeah.
not of course my people people mind their own business. I understand that part, but my project, this is for the world.
It's meaningful.
Yeah.
It has a lot of impact, and I think there would be, I hope, plenty of people that are willing to support you and help make this happen. It's worthwhile, and it's worthwhile to
yes.
spread the message that we as humankind need to come together and
Yes.
to work towards a common goal, which is not fighting and not war and not
Yes.
genocide and not death, but rather
Some
we're all humans and we're all just trying to make it through life.
yes, and some leaders used to say violence the solution of peace, something like that. But I think peace is the solution of peace.
Yeah.
It's not violence.
No, and like we talked about earlier, peace it's a practice. It's
Yeah,
something you
yeah.
have to work at every single day. It doesn't just
And
happen.
yes, and under the root of peace, like the sub project are this wildlife, because the wildlife also, we need to protect the wildlife, and there is a lot of endangered species extinct already, and then some of the foundation, the wildlife foundation, are protecting it or prevent it from extinct, but it will still extinct because the things we human being are very, I don't know how to say, bad or evil. So we are too greedy.
Yes.
We even spoil the nature. So
Yes.
I think one way or the other, for my last part, for to conclude this one, I like to say, yes, I appreciate new inventions, the new technologies. The world is fighting for new technology, AI things, and then the better network, the better 5G, or anything that is like the car, the flying cars, the fastest train, and then the fastest, the flight, or maybe the safe. Yes, I appreciate. They are brilliant. They have that knowledge. They are brilliant, and they are great. Yeah, they are good. I have no doubt about that. But imagine, think about the people who live in the 4th century, or maybe in the bill before the AD, in like 95 AD, or maybe before our forefather, our forefather. Look at them. They survive without the technologies, but they cannot survive without the peace, without the the environment, the nature, the natural, the clean air. They cannot survive without that. And think about the future, like 100 million years to come. You will still need peace. You will still need peace. So as an artist, all my theme is timeless. It's not something trending and pop up and yeah. No, I'm not that person. I want to focus something on that will last forever. So my theme is all about joy, happiness. All my drawings, all my work, happiness, peaceful smile, peace or laugh. All those are my themes. I want something, the bright side of life.
I love
So,
that. It's important to always to look on the bright side, and the more that you look for the good, the more you'll find it. And the more that you look for the bad, the more you'll find it. So if you focus in on the good, that's what's going to direct your life. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for talking today. Is there anything that you want to add in your native language at all before we're done?
I'll mix both.
Yeah.
Before we are done. First, I'd like to thank you for giving me for this conversation, and also for helping me out since the start of since I start applying for the art prize. You are always the person that I contacted, ask many questions, or what will I do, this everything. You are helping me out, so thank you for that.
My
God
pleasure.
will bless you, and also the people back there at home who support me financially, and then the people who help me morally, support me, motivate me, who pray for me, and then who support me in everything. So I'd like to thank all of them, because I could not mention all the names here. So I would like to thank all of them, and also may God bless them. And lastly, also my family, and also because able to come here, because even getting the visa is difficult for us. So there is a lot of things going. So I have to go through a lot of things just to reach here. So it means a lot to me. And then I would like to thank God for everything, because without God, I am nothing. Trust me, I am nothing without God. Because back home, like I say, we are below when the world look at us, we are nothing. So I am nothing. Just because of God, I could reach where I am today. So, and also, please, to everyone, please do support me in my project. I'm not giving up. Trust me, I'm not giving up. And even the art prize, I'm coming back next year. If I'm not something that doesn't happen, I'm coming back next year. And then the next year, I'm coming back every year. So I'm not giving up in what I do. So I have one life, and I'll use the best out of it. So thank you everyone, and also in my dialect. In langa ho zo se ka ki pa vale ama he le na ki thu pi jing ka ki pa da ko na zo na ki thu pi jing a hian ma zo sia chiting la ma ji a zong grand zong kamu. I am getting grants because of you, and also for the framing it costs a lot of money, so thank you so much for everything, and this one will go out to every channel in back home also. So okay, thank you so much, and God bless the art prize also, and also I love the people here already, and I feel like I belong here.
To stay.
To stay, I think that prize have to give me a job or maybe something to get my visa for maybe 3 years, because the president, the Trump administration is not going to give me 3 years visa. I'm getting like the tourist visa for 6 months. Like it's 10 years, but I can come back, but I cannot stay here for more than 6 months. So I have to go back. I don't want to be deported and blacklisted by the U.S. government. So
Right.
I respect the laws that you do it here,
Yes.
because
Yes.
likewise I respect other laws, because I'm coming here, so I have to respect you
Yes.
guys.
And right along with the lines of peace, you gotta follow the rules in
Yeah,
order to
follow
be
the
at peace.
rules. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
your
you.
time, and thank you everyone.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much.
Okay.
I think that I just hit